All right, Mark, let's get into it.
Sounds good.
I'm going to start where I do with all of my guests, and that's from the very beginning. All right, what you were doing for work before you decided to looking at upskilling yourself and looking at a career change into cybersecurity.
Yeah, so it's quite a good experience to be on this podcast when I started listening probably exactly 12 months ago now. So I'm very keen to share my story. So I was a senior leader for a major travel company, and it was pretty much a business sales role. I was managing at one point 70, 80 people over 2 or 3 states. It was quite involved, and it was just there was a lot of people management and things like that. So I guess I was in that industry that company for over 10 years. And it was just very people focused and very, very sales driven, which after a while, it can take a bit of a toll, I guess. There were some other kind of family things going on as well this time last year. So there was a lot happening. Yeah, it all kind of came to a head 12 months ago.
And how so? If you don't mind elaborating, what do you mean by taking a toll?
I was not being fulfilled, I guess, in the role that I was in. It was a real chore to get out of bed to go to work. And I'm a real stickler for work is somewhere that you need to enjoy. Something that I got taught, I guess, by my parents back in, when I was a teenager growing up. And I really kind of wanted that feeling again. Plus, there was some deaths in the family. It was just really intense personally, and there was a lot going on. And it got to a point where I literally just had almost just a breakdown, and I'll be quite open and honest about that. And I realized that I had to step away. And I guess when you start to have those kind of experiences, I guess your brain starts to go, okay, well, am I in the right role? Am I in something that I need to do, like I want to do for the next 20 years? Yeah, so there was a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear, man. I mean, and that's something that we hear, a lot of our students talk about as to why they get into cybersecurity, and even as to why they're looking at getting out of the current role that they're in. Yes, it's important that you can earn really good money and it's got good job security and everything, but if you aren't, the major thing is job fulfillment. Being excited to get out of bed on a Monday morning and feeling like you're making a bit of a difference, like that is so important. And so, for people that are starting to have some of those doubts, you obviously want to look at taking action before, it gets to that breaking point, right?
I think that job fulfillment, making a difference, that piece is something that is really important to me. And I was not getting that. I was just getting it. It was a slog.